Oh, yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, beautiful people.
They thought they wasn't going to see me.
Oh, well, why wouldn't they see you?
Because it's a Tuesday and we always late. But
we are not always late. We show up right on time.
That's a fact.
All of the time.
We're here.
The MyxxDown. Let me make sure your mic is facing you.
My mic is facing
if they can hear you.
Mic check.
See if we got sound.
2.
We could have one of the best shows we ever had. Let me see. I'm just gonna check if we got sound.
I have lemon water. If you'd like some lemon water, it's fresh.
Oh, we got sound too.
I'm going to be drinking my pumpkin spice latte.
Does that not keep you up at night?
No, coffee does not do that to me. I literally just drink them because I'm warm.
I want some coffee.
So yeah, we'll have to have Madonna pick you up pumpkin spice lattes.
So make sure you're on your thing.
Like this.
The MyxxDown, we're in the building.
Yes.
Listen, first,
Hello.
we're gonna do what we do. Madama got her pumpkin latte spice, right?
Yes.
But me and Shorty,
pumpkin spice latte.
Me and Shorty gonna start the show like we always do with a taste, a little
cinnamon. We've got cinnamon spice latte over here.
Versions of warming
Facts.
Yes,
Salute,
it does. Hi.
Salute, Dale in the building. Salute.
Dale.
He said salute to the dream girl. Yo, listen. Somebody gonna start hating because they're gonna be like, I'm the dream girl.
Like, this beep ain't a dream.
I've been dream girl since.
Catch me on a regular night.
I've been dream girl since freaking 1997. Listen.
And I'm regular.
Yes.
If
Catch
you
me
gotta
at work, I look different.
This is work.
She flexing.
Like my actual.
She flexing.
She's like, I look different.
Listen.
I don't look different for work.
We don't feel right unless we start this show with a toast.
What are we
Here's to a whole lot of success for everybody watching, including us.
Yes,
please, and everybody that's rocking with the MyxxDown.
The MyxxDown. Salute.
And if you rock with CLBMG, make sure you go to CLBMG.com. And if you drink whiskey like we do, click the ShotsBox link.
Yes.
ShotsBox link. That's an affiliate, and you'll get free.
I'm always down for the.
He lying. Click it and find out. Salute the Dale in the building. Listen,
might be for clickbait, but
listen, I want to talk about some interesting stuff. First thing first, though.
Yeah.
I want to say this thing over with the Israelis, man. This is really terrible, and it's heartbreaking. The things that's going on over there with the Hamas and the Israelis, the Palestinians, and if we could just like actually figure out a way to get some peace with this situation. I don't know if we can ever resolve anything this far gone, but at this point they harming babies, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta like try to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can resolve this peacefully and you know what I'm saying?
There's just been too much blood that's been shed, and you know it's not that it should be happening to men, but when you're decapitating children and you're
bro, it's crazy.
Kidnapping families, and it's heartbreaking, and we have to come to some type of understanding. And I don't know how that would be, because this has been something that's been going on since the beginning of time, it seems like, but this is devastating, and my heart goes out to all of the families out there that are struggling, and all the families here, you know, trying to pray for their families over there. Like this is just a worldwide issue, and it's devastating.
Right.
It's devastating.
So I just want to say rest in peace. I think it's 1,000 passed away at this point.
Wow.
So just like try to, you know what I'm saying, if we can get some resolution in that situation. But also we got our own, as blacks, we have our own massacres. And I want to say Hughes Van Ellis was the last surviving member of the Tulsa race massacre, and he passed away. This gentleman right here, I'm gonna put him on the screen. This fine young man, he was one of the last remaining members, not members, because he wasn't part of no club. He was the survivor of the Tulsa race massacre. Black man, and he was the final one to pass. I want to say salute to that brother.
Yes,
and you know, may he rest in peace. I just wanted to shout him out because he deserves that. because he survived something so tragic in our history that, you know, I just wanted to give him his flowers to say, you know, God bless you. You know what I'm saying?
To honor him in his memory.
And on that note, let's get to Drake.
Oh, Drake.
That ain't even Drake. That's Diddy's son. Y'all heard about Diddy's son?
No,
Yes.
I did not.
He avoided jail time. He took a plea and a DUI arrest. But
damn, man, you shouldn't be drinking and driving.
I know, and he's
call
young,
an
bro.
Uber. I mean, anybody can call an Uber.
Unless the Uber doesn't come, which has happened.
He's
Call
young,
another Uber. Like, call another Uber. I mean, I'm sure he has money in his cash app.
Just call
Like, he has money in his cash
take a
app.
shot of whiskey? Are you driving?
No, I'm not driving.
Who's
What,
driving?
are you?
I'm driving,
Oh God.
but I can handle my whiskey.
So it's not about handling your whiskey. I'm like, yo,
I was
like,
raised
I
with
really
real
no,
That is
hardcore
not-
wine.
no,
the
that
message you
is
wanna
not
send
the message you want to send out. And I'm like, dude, like you feel like you're okay. I drink all the time, but I'm like, dude, I don't get behind. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call an Uber because I'm not like I don't think that I can live with myself if I even hurt a cat because I was driving and I wasn't 100% myself. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't think it's right. And in this day and age, again, you don't even have to call your mom and tell her you're drunk. When you're underage, call a damn Uber.
For all of you fellas that can't handle your liquor, you should listen to her.
Even if you
Now,
think you
but-
can handle
No.
it.
Wait. I'm not gonna send no
You
message.
shouldn't even be tipsy driving.
Can I be
No,
now? See, now you're going too far. First of
Or
all,
night.
there's a legal limit.
There should
It's
be
0.8,
no limit.
bro.
No.
If you under 0.8, you should be able to drive your vehicle. A glass of champagne, 2 beers, like you should be able to drive your vehicle.
Ugh.
So we're not gonna get crazy out here talking about you shouldn't even have a sip. You can't even have a taste.
Call
Like,
an Uber.
everybody not calling Ubers everywhere.
Why can't
but just
you
first of
call
all,
an
don't
Uber?
hit nobody. Don't crash.
He said,
Don't
hit
drive
nobody.
inebriated. Don't.
How many people are out there actually that are driving under the influence and they're like, I want to hit a car today? Like that's not what
They don't. But if you know you a lightweight, you shouldn't be getting behind the wheel. Even if you had a sip, a glass of wine, that's too much. If you know you're a lightweight.
So I'm like, yeah.
All right,
My
so Drake.
Moving right on. This guy right here, and I want you guys' opinion of this. He gave away a G-Wagon.
I know,
Good
I
for
wasn't expecting
him.
that.
You know
But
that
Dom,
that's
what
a
happened
tax.
with that?
You
Tell
know
me
that's
about
a
the G-
tax write-off, though, right? You do know
But
that.
you know, I don't
Yeah,
think
but
he
it's
gave
not a-
the G-Wagon away.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter whether it's a tax write-off for him. The fact is that he gave it to somebody. He's been doing stuff at every single one of the shows. Like he's
Good
giving
for
money
him.
out. And that's great for him. I'm talking about like, hello.
She's like,
So
can
let
I
me-
be at your show? And can you
Let me
give me
explain
the
to you what
wagon?
happened. It
Just
says that
saying.
he gave a lucky fan a G-Wagon during his Toronto It's All a Blur show.
So a question
I think
is,
it's the last show.
it is the last show. So how did he pick this random person?
That I don't
The
You
ticket.
know what-
So the guy came out with a drum of tickets,
Oh.
and he stuck his hand and swirled it around, grabbed the ticket out,
Oh my God.
and then he called the number of the ticket.
I'm the
And-
number 3365.
Even though, I'm not gonna lie, I actually don't like the G-Wagon.
Really?
It's
I don't like it. It looks like a little box.
so you know how I feel about cars.
You don't even know what it is.
I don't. That's why. That's why I was like, you know how I feel about cars. I could care less unless you tell me it's a Mustang.
Mercedes-Benz,
Yeah, unless you tell me it's a Mustang, and I'm like, oh, I know what that looks like.
that
Like,
looks
I,
like a box.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, but I'm
It
pretty
literally
sure.
looks like the box that you like drew when you were trying, like when you were little and you tried to draw like a car. That's what it looks like to me.
That's funny.
So if
But-
Drake gave you that, you wouldn't drive it.
No.
Don't be one of these people that be like, I'm
Madonna.
gonna sell it. I hate people that win stuff and
You
then want to
wouldn't.
sell
You
it.
wouldn't drive it.
I don't like the car at all.
But you know what's
That's like-
crazy?
out of all the cars in the world, that's like the car that the least I like. I don't like it at all.
Wow, so you don't
Oh
like
my
G-Wagon
God.
at
I don't
all.
So
like
you
it
wouldn't-
at all. No.
So-
I'm not impressed
I-
by them at all. And
I-
I know they're expensive.
Yeah, but I don't.
But
care
I'm
about that
like,
either. But yeah, so I would say that I would drive it once and be like, yeah, I got the car, and then I would be like, who's gonna buy it off of me
Drake
because
gave
I'm
you
not
that.
driving
Though.
it.
Drake gave you
I
that.
know,
I didn't
but
say
it's
I'm
like-
giving it away. I'm just
I
not
would
driving.
sell if I'm not
You know you
driving
gotta
it.
pay taxes,
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not driving it though,
but
I'm
you
not
gotta
gonna
pay
keep it in my
taxes
driving-
up front. Like I think you gotta pay it as soon as you get it.
Yes,
That's crazy.
no, it's not.
They should pay them
You
taxes
just-
for you.
What? Maybe he did pay the
No,
taxes.
I'm gonna
maybe.
assume like that's
He
crazy.
probably paid the
You're gonna ask
taxes for
somebody to
these
pay thousands of dollars off of something supposed
Like
to be a gift
that they didn't ask for.
that they didn't ask for. So now the girl
You
gotta
can
sell it.
politely decline the car if you don't want it, but
Why
I
would
would
you
say
decline
yes.
something that he gave you?
if you can't afford to pay the $1,000 that it's going to take you to
It's
go ahead,
thousands when
what thousands of dollars that it's going to take you to go ahead and pay the taxes on it, then I'd be like, okay, I gracefully decline. But I would say I would drive it, and then I'd be like, which one of the kids wants it or something if I didn't like the car. Do you know what I mean? And then if not, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to sell it.
From what I was told, G-Wagons are for babies' mamas.
Well,
baby
I'm not
mamas.
a baby mama, so
you only buy G-Wagons for your baby mama. I heard that was what it was. Is that real, Madonna?
There ain't nobody buying.
Baby mamas get the G-Wagons.
not in these streets. Well,
on Drake streets maybe, but not over here.
I wonder where he lives. Like, I wonder where his neighborhood.
You can
looks
Google
like.
it. I never Googled it, but I heard you can Google his house.
Madonna, did you Google it?
She claims she never Googled, but that's why she don't like the G-Wagon, because she went there.
I don't even like this color.
She like,
so whatever.
So he lives in Canada, right?
Somewhere in Canada.
Do you know where in Canada he lives? What city? No. Okay.
Toronto?
I know I think he's from Toronto, but I don't think he still lives there.
I
don't know. That sound like a what you call it, homework or something. That sounds like a
homework assignment for next week.
When you do independent research. That sounds like an independent research project for you, Shorty. Figure out where Drake lives.
I don't care where Drake lives.
Shorty, I'm gonna salute somebody, and I need you to just not say nothing. I'm just gonna let this person have this moment.
Oh, God.
I'm going to say congratulations to this person.
Oh no, I already
because they are a world champion. I need you to not say nothing.
Why would I say something? Why would you put me on blast that way? I'm not putting you on blast. I already know who you're gonna say. I already know who you're gonna say.
I want to say congratulations to this young lady.
Can I say it? Because I already know who you're gonna say. You ready?
Congratulations to Simone Biles. She broke more world records, got more gold medals. She is the most decorated gymnast. Gymnast?
They said athlete.
Oh, athlete. So that's of everything then.
So we can go ahead and Google it. But this morning when I was listening to the story, they said it was decorated athlete. But yeah, please Google it.
So I'm going to
make sure that I'm right. So that I'm not giving out wrong information. Are you Googling it, Madonna?
Yes.
Grazie.
She's the most decorated athlete in history. I don't know what's up my reception back.
You are a mess, Charlie Brown. How are you gonna put me on blast like that? I'm super happy that she got that.
No, I get it, but I just wanted to say that without any interference.
There is no interference for me.
Thank you. I think that
she's married now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Wow, I remember when she was like a little girl.
I know. She got married. I think it was last year. So I hope she's really happy. And now she's accomplishing all this stuff. It is, right?
Successful athlete.
Of all time. That means everybody.
With history making comeback at world championships.
Yeah, wow. She's amazing. Listen, she is amazing. So salute to her.
Salute to Simone Biles. I got another woman that y'all might find amazing, but I want to get your opinion. I need your guys' opinion on this one.
You say you might find her amazing. You might be a winner.
You might find her amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I need you girls' opinion on this situation. This girl I'm about to put on the screen. Let me see if I got the right girl. Nope, not her.
Guys, please make sure to drink lemon water. It's good for your insides.
I feel like they're not going to hear me. Do you see how far this is?
Speak up. Project your voice.
I don't want to project my voice. I thought it was fine where it wasn't.
No, you can't have it under your chin. You got to have it in front of your face. So listen.
Madalma. Sangana.
Listen.
Oh, man.
Khloe Kardashian.
Yes.
Kardashian. Why'd you say it like that?
Because I was like, am I saying her name right?
Yes.
Khloe Kardashian. Yeah.
And we've been here before, but I want to ask y'all again. Because now she's standing beside her man. He's not her man, but.
Who's her man?
Tristan.
She's not standing beside him as her man.
She's supporting him.
She's supporting him through a difficult time.
His mom passed, correct?
Yes. And now he now has full custody of his brother, who has I don't know what it is that he has, but he needs
care.
He needs a caregiver. He needs a caregiver. Now, I know if it was me, what I would do, but I want to ask you, ladies, knowing what this guy put this girl through, are you still going to be his? Because he said he called her his person.
Mm-hmm. He said that before.
That's his person.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you treat your person. It's crazy. But he said that's his person, and no matter what, she's going to be there for him. What you feel about that, Madama?
Oh, thank you. I'm like, God, he's gonna ask me first. Go ahead, Madama. I want to know what you're gonna say.
That's your person.
That's your person.
So I don't care how he feels about me in the sense of I can be your person all you want. You messed it up. I'm not going back there. But I will, because you are the father of my children, I will support you as you're going through this difficult time. As a friend.
So what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm going to support you. I want to know what that means for you.
Good question.
Because what is
emotional support?
Like, so you're calling me at 3:00 in the morning because you are upset and you need somebody to talk to, so I'm going to listen to you. Is that kind of support?
She said she's going to have boundaries.
Maybe.
But I like getting you females' opinion. That's why I like this show, because it's kind of crazy to know what this guy really did. And you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to have a bro code and this and that and the third. I'm not supposed to acknowledge when guys are acting crazy. But dude wasn't even acting crazy. Dude's bugged out because, like, in my opinion, you can still respect somebody even though they are of the opposite sex, right? My opinion like this, I feel like a man in this day and age, right, especially a man that's high profile, you have zero reason to cheat at this point, in my opinion. If you be upfront with these women, a lot of times they're going to accept you for who you are or not, but you don't really got to lie. If you that high profile, she would have accepted it or not. This dude did this girl dirty in the public eye like 100 times. I mean, what, you got 17 kids?
I don't think he has 17 kids, but
Yes.
he does have a few.
But Madama said she would no matter what.
I didn't say no matter what.
What are you
saying? I'm
saying?
talking about the situation that he's currently in. So his mother passed unexpectedly. Because I can relate, I would say that.
Do he have to be in your house though?
Like,
I wouldn't. So he's in her house because he doesn't have a house right now. But I'm like, he has money where he can get another house and stay somewhere temporarily. In my opinion,
that's absolutely crazy. This guy's a multi-millionaire, but I gotta stay at your crib. Like, come on, bro. That's ridiculous, bro.
That is I don't think that's cool.
I'm like this. Once I reach a certain age, bro, I can't relate to dudes doing a lot of shenanigans. I'm like, either you all in or you all out. At the end of the day, I'm like, if I'm going to still be running the streets, then I'm just going to run the streets. I'm not going to have you at home and then I'm still running the streets. I'm just going to be a man and run the streets. You have to deal with it or not. I'm not going to lie to you, embarrass you year after year after year after year, have babies on behind your back. It's goofy to me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't respect it. I'm sorry. I don't know if this guy's in the chat that's like feeling a certain way, but I think it's low key goofy. I'm like, man, leave that chick alone or tell her what's up. All the lying and all that, I don't understand it. I'm like, if you really a player like that, then play. You can't. I don't think a player is somebody that's lying about playing, bro. Do your thing. If you're a player, she gonna expect that and accept that.
I think that I need to take a shot before I say everything that's on my mind.
I think you don't need to say
I
what's
think
on
you
your mind.
don't. I think we need to cut your mic off.
Go ahead.
So I am a caring person. And I normally think about other people first before I think about myself. This is just my nature.
Yeah.
There is no reason why this multi-million-dollar man should be staying in my spare bedroom.
After all the stuff, the shenanigans.
There is no reason. You can go ahead and rent out the top floor of any hotel and stay there until whatever house is that you purchase or rent is ready. There's no reason. I feel like he takes advantage of her every moment that he gets, and it's super embarrassing. And yeah, I get it that your mom passed away, and that's super, super bad. But at some point, if you don't deem this woman respectful enough to treat her with decency and respect, there's no reason why she should be your backup plan because you're upset and sad right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. If we're friends, listen, we're friends or even acquaintances, I will give you everything I have. I will sit there and listen to you. I'll try to be there, like with an open mind, try to guide you. If you ask me, if you don't ask me, then I won't tell you. But this man has mistreated this woman in the public eye. None of us would know it if it wasn't in the public eye. It's an embarrassment, time and time and time and time and time again. Whatever friends you have that you do choose to go ahead and be respectful to, those are the friends that should be there when you're like, oh, I need help, or I need, a shoulder to lean on, or I need a place to stay. It shouldn't be this woman that I completely disregarded and disrespected for the last, however many years, because this hasn't been going on just now. This has been going on for years.
Yeah.
Why would I ever? Never.
Is he the one that
Never.
broke up the friendship of the other sister?
Yes.
Yes.
And now she just got back with her. Like I just saw them take a picture like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was years ago.
He's like,
This dude's a menace.
Yeah. I don't like to say that people are toxic because everybody has their own thing that they're going through or whatever, but it's super toxic for that entire family.
He's a
And
menace.
I'm like, no.
Listen,
No.
man, we all
But
did dirt in a day,
Megan,
but
yeah.
after a certain age, bro, you still doing dirt. You low-key like goofy. And it is what it is. I know it's a lot of guys that's like still doing whatever they do, and that's whatever you want to do. But at a certain age, you got to be able. I'm like this. At a certain age, if that's my life, that's me. You can look all through my phone because this is me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not locking my phone. Like it's me, bro. This is what I do. So if that's you, then be that. I think it's low-key cowardly to still be lying. Like no, I'm over such a, like it's goofy. I'm like a grown man don't need to do all that. I'm just being a buck with you. So
You're gonna lie for the 9 months that she's pregnant and then pop up with a baby. I'm like, I'm sorry.
it's low-key goofy.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Who's that? What's that? What's going on? What'd you say? Huh?
I have no idea.
I want.
It's on the front page news and everybody knows about it, but I'm not gonna tell you where it's from. And she's gonna be like, okay, thank you. Like, no, I'm like, no.
So you're not gonna be his person?
No, I'm not your person. If you're not treating me like your person before your emergency, I'm not your person during your emergency. You know what I mean? That might sound cold, but that's what it is. If I am your person and you're going to call me because you have car trouble, you're having problems with your sister, you're having whatever, I am your person, I'm like, or one of your people, then that's great. But don't treat me like crap for 6 years and stuff. And then out of nowhere, oh no, you're my person. Get out of here.
I got a person.
I don't want no person like that.
I got a person I want to talk about. This young lady, beautiful woman. Her name is Mary J. Blige.
I love her.
And she created a $30,000 scholarship for sophomore women at Hampton University, which is a predominantly Black university.
That's beautiful.
That is a beautiful thing. Mary J. Blige and Pepsi Cola have partnered to ease the economic burden of obtaining a higher education. The singer and global food and beverage brand will give away $30,000 scholarship to a sophomore woman enrolled at Hampton. I mean, that's big. And all they need is a 2.5 GPA, and they must enroll full-time in 2024, 2025. So next year, one of the women, they're going to get $30,000. That's beautiful. Salute to Mary J. Blige.
That's somebody. Oh my God.
And I know some people going to be like, oh, they could have gave more. She could have gave less.
No, she's
but
giving enough. Yes.
Take the 30 grand, shut up.
Yes.
They ain't have to give you nothing.
Shoot, I should go back to school. Can I get the 30 grand, please?
You gonna move to Virginia and go to Hampton?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be mad when you're gonna be mad when the little rightfully so the little 21-year-old Black girl gets it. You're gonna be like, damn, I moved all the way to Hampton. Like, but listen, I gotta pay this shit.
I gotta pay it myself.
Is the office closed? Wait. So listen. I got another story, and this one's a little bit gross.
Oh God.
I don't like gross stories.
It's odd story. We do odd stories here. It's an odd story. Huh?
She said filter stuff out.
All right, so I'm gonna put something on the screen. And
is it gross?
It's not gross. It's not a gross picture.
Okay.
It's not even that gross of a story, to be honest with you. Not that one. Not that one. Hold up. I put the wrong. We're gonna get to that one. This one right here. This couple was arrested when their son went to school and cockroaches crawled out of his book bag in the school. So many crawled out that they had to go and research the home and found out that they had so many cockroaches and their conditions were so bad that they arrested them on 4 counts of child neglect.
Wow.
Can you imagine having that many roaches?
This poor kid is going to be embarrassed for the rest of his life.
You know they're going to be calling him all kind of things. Buggy.
Exactly.
They're going to be calling him dubbed out Buggy.
He just said Buggy. Roach Boy and Buggy. You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. I just said that he was going to be embarrassed. I just said the kid is going to be embarrassed forever, and you two come up with Buggy and Roach Boy. Like, who does that?
Wait.
You guys are
These kids are cruel, bro.
I'm sure that is going to be
the lightest.
100 times worse than what we just said.
Yeah, it's going to be light.
It's going to be worse than
that.
That's
baby.
light.
The way that these kids behave now.
Oh no!
Listen,
Please, I hope they change the school.
back in the day, I'm gonna be honest. Some of my locations I lived in, a roach could have crawled out of my bag, but not like that.
No, Charles.
When I was little, and I stayed at different. Other than my mom, me and my mom's house, we ain't had no roaches like that. But other people's house I stayed at, I would tell you they had roaches. So
we had those too. we had those.
They had roaches.
Yes,
so,
we had that in the in our building. Yes.
So a roach could have crawled out.
No.
That's a serious thing to happen.
You gotta think that how many had to be in there for there to still be some by the time they got to school.
And they cockroaches. They're not a cockroach is bigger and fast. Like,
oh
my god.
So I just have to tell you. So when I lived in Jersey.
Yeah.
And in Jersey, we lived in an apartment building, and I remember like it was a couple of times a year that they would like have everybody be out of the building so that we can, so that they can fumigate and stuff. My mom was like, "You guys can't be here." We're like, "Okay," So we go to Madonna's house. We go there for the day and stuff. So I never saw it. I never saw the bugs and stuff like that. But, and that's what happens in the city. I'm sure that happens in the city. But I'm like, oh no.
Zay said Brooklyn roaches, they cool though.
Yeah, in the city, they're everywhere.
They are everywhere in the
should be
city.
paying y'all rent.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And as high as the rent is over there.
So that's like not cool. But yeah, I never had any roaches. Ooh. Oh God, no.
I feel for that kid because, bro, listen.
I hope they change the school.
I'm gonna tell y'all a story, bro, and don't let it leave this room.
Or the internet.
One time, and I'm gonna tell you this is more on the teacher.
Time I'm at
this is more on the teacher than on me, bro.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no.
We had this mean ass teacher back in school. She wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, and I'm like squirming in my chair. Please, Mr. Such, can I go to the bathroom? She had just because some kid had went and he took mad long to come back. Say, ain't nobody else going.
That's so.
And I peed in that chair. I'm
so
and you know what they call me? The pee-pee boy. It wasn't even my
fault. That's cruel.
It wasn't even my fault.
But
you understand? Do you understand?
Why would you tell the story on the internet?
Because. So listen.
I can't.
Now what happened? But what happened was now I look back and I'm like, and she felt so bad for me.
She should, because that's an embarrassment.
She was like, baby, I'm so sorry. She felt so bad. But it's her fault.
Yeah.
Now that I'm old, like when you're young, you think I should have peed. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's really her fault. It's no reason for you not to let me go to the bathroom because he jerked around in the hallway.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I had to go. I kept telling her, I had no. Yeah, she wanted to, and she thought it was funny because the kids was laughing when she told me no. So she kept at it.
I am so sorry. I think you should reach out to that teacher and tell her I'm still traumatized by this whole thing.
I wish I knew her name. I'll look her ass up right now.
You don't remember her name? You don't remember her name?
No, I remember. You know how little I was? I'll tear her ass up if I can find her.
But that's so sad.
Zay said he couldn't tell if it was a roach or cereal smacks.
Oh,
but Dom was like, let's get off these
roaches. It's disgusting.
Bro, listen. Kurt Franklin just saw his biological father.
He's in his
53. He's 53. Yeah. He just met him. I gotta figure out what happened to this damn. I don't know what happened over there. I think something got kicked or something.
Hold on. Didn't touch anything.
Oh, because it's not focused, or it's focused on your face. It's focused on your face.
Yeah, it just switched or something. Let me switch it back. But there we go. Boom. They never saw that. So listen. Kurt Franklin, 53, just met his biological dad. And guess where he said he lives? Right down the street from the studio.
Wow.
Just met him. He looked like a couple people I know too. He looked like
I'm looking at his picture. I'm like,
he looked like he related to mad people I know. Mad people. Let me see what Zay wrote over here. Zay over there wilding. He's talking about them roaches. He said study shows everyone in New York has swallowed a roach in their sleep.
No.
I believe that.
No.
I believe that. Well, they already say that you do swallow bugs in your sleep. Just everybody in general. So imagine if the rate of roaches is high in
I would put tape in my mouth if I thought I was going to swallow a bug in my sleep. That's disgusting.
Have you ever woke up randomly in the middle of the night just choking?
No,
you're lying. Challz, make sure you
Madama
next time.
So I got another story.
I
I got another story.
So wait a minute.
I'm
So
gonna
how did we
Google
find out about? Yes, please Google it. And how do we find out? I want to know more about his father. Like, how did he
Franklin's
not
dad?
know about his dad? Like, what
He didn't
happened?
know that much about his dad, and you want to know?
I want to know, like, what happened.
See,
What's
they
the
say in your
backstory?
ear, your mouth. So I never had a roach in my ear, but I did have a beetle. One night I was sleeping and a beetle crawled in my ear.
You guys are like creeping me out.
And I didn't know what it was. I thought I woke up and I was like something, but it stopped moving. So I was like, I thought it was gone. So I went back to sleep and then I woke up a little while later. And my sister like, what's wrong with you? She's like, what's wrong? What happened? What happened? And it crawled out my ear and flew.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, I got traumas.
What is going on with you people?
I got traumas, bro. I got traumas.
Madame was like, I woke up last night choking. That happened to me. I'm like, what?
I
got
didn't
traumas.
say that.
But I ain't never had no roach
Like,
in
what?
my mouth
No.
or in my ear.
Listen.
That you know of.
No, I know that for a fact.
No.
Because I'm waking up dead
He
out
had
of
a-
dead sleep.
He had a ladybug in his ear. Isn't that,
No, I
isn't that what he
said a beetle.
Oh, beetle. Sorry.
It wasn't a beetle. It was some kind of bee. It was some kind of flying thing. Like it could even been a lightning bug or something.
Oh my god.
But whatever
I
it
got bit
was,
by a bee one time and it hurt like really badly.
you got stung by a bee.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, but these things hurt.
So do you okay, Madame, have you guys ever I'm sure you did. Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish?
No,
No, you've been stung by a jellyfish.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
When?
jellyfish.
When did I get stung by a jellyfish? Because I do
Madame,
not recall
yes.
this.
You were there with me.
I don't believe you. Sorry.
Listen, right? We went, our parents used to take us in Jersey every summer. We used to go to the beach every weekend in the summertime.
With spaghetti.
It was spaghetti early.
Dominican
in the morning.
spaghetti with no goddamn meat. Roast
And
shit
bread.
out.
And we make a sandwich.
Yeah, so we used to. So my father was infamous for getting there like 2 hours before the beach
Oh
even
my God.
opened.
We were there
And
at
we would-
4 o'clock.
yes.
in the morning.
We would just be sitting there watching the dolphins because we couldn't go. Nobody can go on the beach, right?
That's that
But-
old man.
Yeah.
Time.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. He was like, we can't hit traffic. We
don't
gotta
wanna
go.
hit traffic. 4
So,
o'clock
but
in the
Madama
morning.
used to be with us all the time. We're cousins. We're related in real life, people.
In real
So
life.
in real life. So we used to be together every weekend. So when us kids were in Jersey at Seaside Heights, there was a swarm of jellyfish in the water. And my dad was like, you guys gotta get out. And we're like, no, they're not bothering. And we all got stung.
Are you trying to
Like,
say you stayed in just
We
to
stayed
stay
in the water.
I don't
We
know.
stayed in the water.
Well,
You
well,
got
I mean,
'cause
I'm sure I was a lot younger.
you stayed, I stayed, Domingo, Alex stayed, Peter stayed. I think who else was it? I think it was Lou was there. I think people from Rhode Island were there. So I think Freddie was there. Like it was a bunch of us. And we were a bunch of kids. We didn't want to get out of the water. We're like, no, it's
Wait a minute,
fine.
Shorty. I need-
And we
slow
got
down.
stung. We got stung.
You're trying to tell me you guys stayed in jellyfish infested waters.
We sure
I
did.
Ain't got
say
stung.
I was obviously not old enough to know the difference. And
We got stung. My mom was like, you gotta get out of the water.
They
We're
said
like,
a jellyfish
"Well, okay."
erased your memory, Madonna.
'cause I don't
It was
remember it.
crazy. So it wasn't like the big, huge jellyfish. It was smaller ones, but it was like a swarm of jellyfish. And that shit was crazy. We got stuck. Like, I bet you if you ask Alex and Domingo, and they'll tell you no.
They won't remember.
Uh-huh.
Alex, if I don't remember, Alex isn't gonna remember.
Oh my
Alex
God,
is
that
younger
shit
than me.
was funny. My
So
father's
we're
like, you
gonna-
gotta get out of the water. Like, it was crazy.
We
Oh,
wanna
what
ask-
about, wait a minute. What about the time that we went? So we used to go to the Jersey Shore all the time, but every once in a while we used to venture out and go to New York and to Connecticut. And we went to Connecticut and the kids found a dead body.
Yes,
Do you
I
remember that?
that.
There was a dead body in the beach. We're like, what?
You're like,
And then
you
I-
guys gotta get out. We're like, we just got here. We were in the car from 4 in the
We're
morning.
like, yes.
Why?
Why do we gotta leave? That person's not bothering us. Like, it was crazy. My dad is like, we're leaving right now. We're like, no.
They said
I
man, black
remember
jellyfish.
specifically your dad went into like dad mode, right? And he was like doing the like standing there like looking around like he was gonna find the killer or something. Like on the beach.
What is this
right?
about though?
A person was dead on the beach.
I'm
A
bugging.
person was dead on the beach. They found a dead body and they were like, we're leaving. And we're like, no, we can stay.
Not here. And
The
we
cops
we
are
really
ready.
did try to sneak back into the water.
We
too.
tried to go back in the water. Like kids, we just want to be in the water.
Yeah.
We loved the beach. Listen, all of us, like
I
The
hate
summer,
it now,
yeah.
but
The summers were like just too short. So we would go like July and August. We would go to the beach every
yeah,
weekend,
every weekend.
and it was hysterical.
Wow.
Hysterical.
Tasha
That's
said,
how I
"Hey,
got
y'all."
my hi baby.
Hola.
That's how I got well, this I don't remember, but I got my scar wherever
Right here.
on the side. I have the scar from going to the beach and running under a seesaw, but I was a bit down. You weren't around for that. Yeah. That was bad. That was really bad. And now, mind you, like the scar is pretty big on my face now, but as a baby, like I was 3. That shit took like all of my and my mom, yeah, so that was bad. That was not awesome. And that happened at the beach too. That happened at the beach too. Yes.
So you wanted to hear more about Kirk Franklin's dad, right?
Yes. What do you have?
So it says he reconnected with Richard Hubbard, a man who is now confirmed to be his biological father, which made Kirk's moment of realization so heart-wrenching is the fact that Hubbard lives mere minutes away from him and his family. He has also previously believed that his father was another man, Dwight Allen, who passed away in 2020. Quote, "I buried the man I thought was my father. I flew to Houston and made peace with him. And in 2017, I got an anonymous phone call that he was dying of cancer." So he thought his real father died, and then come to find out his biological father was still alive right down the street from him.
Oh, that's
And he
my
made it
son.
with his son that he was beefing with for years. It's a strange son. They made up too some kind of way. His son was going at him on Instagram. I know Madonna know this. But so that's
Madonna beginning to write them text messages.
Yeah,
from
she got
everybody.
him.
You know, she got the in.
she gets her phone gets buzzing. Shade room. The shade
Yeah.
room from Madonna. You heard it here first. It's the shade room.
Madonna, you make sure you give us credit. It was us who told you. So that's a lot of like emotional,
Trauma.
yes,
wild,
that
bro.
he's going through. Oh my goodness.
That is wild. But yo, listen, if that's gonna make his life better, you know what I'm saying, to get to know this man. What was that show we was watching? This Is Us. When he found his dad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember?
I love that
Yeah.
show. If you
'Cause he
guys
was
haven't
adopted.
watched it, yeah. If you guys haven't watched it, go
It's
ahead
crazy
and
that
binge on it.
show's
It's a
over.
beautiful show.
It's been over too for a while.
Oh,
Cried every single damn episode on it.
yes, every episode. I
It's
love
good.
chat.
Speaking
Every
of
show.
speaking of dead dads,
What?
a green funeral home is under investigation after they found at least 152 bodies decomposing.
Grateful.
This is an environmentally friendly funeral home in Colorado. Environmentally friendly, green.
So,
And that means 115 people were not put in the ground like they were supposed to be. They weren't buried. They're being probed for improper handling of bodies.
can you imagine if that's where you took your loved one and this is what you find out?
Ain't that
Like,
wild,
this
bro?
is all like devastating news. What happened with all the good stuff?
Yeah, let's move back to Drake.
She said, let's get back to Drake. Oh, you want to talk about Drake?
Wait a minute. So I heard a Drake song, I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday, from his new album, and I was like,
He
that's
has
kind
a
of
song
fair.
with Bad Bunny, and I'm like, I'm here for it.
I haven't heard the Bad Bunny.
That's
I haven't heard the Bad Bunny one. It was a girl.
Madonna was in the shower. I'm here for this. Bad Bunny.
Bad
Bad Bunny,
Bunny.
baby. Yes.
I'm gonna go to the next Bad Bunny concert with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question, bro.
I-
Since we're
I
talking
know.
about Drake.
Whatever city, let's go.
Since we're talking about Drake, he dropped the album, right?
Yes.
The album has done, they announced today, 450,000 units, which is, nobody does that right now, except for like Taylor Swift, like mega pop stars. Rappers right now are lucky to
We're
get
talking about Drake.
50 to 150. Like if you get 150 right now as a rapper,
He got
you
450.
murdered the game. He got 450.
Good for him.
But
People love
Joe
Drake.
Budden said
Of course.
he likes the album, but he wants him to start rapping for grown people.
So wanna
hear your
entitled.
opinion of that.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion if
Yeah.
that's what he wants. But I mean, I think that Drake is doing what Drake does, and he's super successful, and people love him for it, and the numbers show it. So he doesn't have to rap to anybody he doesn't want to rap to. Go ahead, Drake. You keep doing your thing. And if you're ever in Taylor
job.
Swift's house,
Well, they're
make
saying-
sure you call us because we want
Wait,
to
hold
stop
on.
by.
First of all, his fans are not grown. He got grown fans that like his music, so you can't say he's rapping to young people. But
I said rapping
I
to
think
whomever.
Budden wants him to be a little more open with his real personal life and address more like personal issues is what I think he's trying to say. And he does features with like younger art. He wants him to work with some older art. I guess I don't know what he's trying to say.
I don't know, but again, Budden is entitled to his own opinion. Jersey people are beautiful people.
Is Budden a hater, Madonna?
Madonna.
Yes or no? I'll tell you, he's a hater. He's a goddamn big ass hater.
He says a hater.
I'll tell you that all day. He's a hater.
He was mean to me.
We did a show with Budden, and Budden was acting like a jerk. Now this one checked him, and after that, when she told him you acting crazy, and we from Jersey, we don't act like that. After she told him that, he niced up. He got hugged everybody, put his arm around. You too. You got pictures
with him.
After she checked him, but it took him an hour.
I was like, why are you being an asshole?
He was acting like a jerk for a good 2 hours, bro. He was.
Can't do that.
He was acting like a jerk. I'm not gonna lie. And Shorty's like, yes, we from Jersey. Like, why you acting like this? He was looking at her like, what you mean? He was like, wait,
why are you
she's
talking
speaking to me? Because nobody was speaking. Everybody was scared to speak to this guy.
Yeah, like no.
And she was like,
I did not point.
She's like, what is wrong with you? We're from Jersey. We don't act like assholes. Legit.
I did say that's him. But
night and day. He started hugging people, taking pictures with the whole crowd. It was crazy.
That was funny.
It was funny.
That was funny. That is going to be a story for me. Like
I tell that story all the time.
To giggle at all the time. I'm just saying. Okay, so first of all, these artists, like, I get it. You've got stuff going on. You're stressed out, and you're doing whatever.
Shapiro in the building.
But hi, Derek. But we brought you here, and we're paying you to be here. You're not here for free.
Facts.
Don't act like an asshole.
If anybody wanted to be an asshole, it was the girls at the door. Because the way that y'all people used to go in there.
Yeah, they're mean to us.
But
y'all handled y'all on audio liquor.
We did. But it was super stressful all the time. People
go get Challz.
Go get Challz.
He went home.
I'd be like, again? Damn, I'm trying to... What? What's happening at the door?
Yo, we got stories for days. Stories for days. But I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't, these artists, we're paying you what you asked to be paid. We're treating you well, right? When you come here, you're getting food, you're getting hotels, you're getting all this stuff. There's no reason why you should treat your fans or the staff like crap. Like, why would we ever want to bring you back and give you more money? Like, no, like really. But yeah, so that was fun. That was fun.
So
yeah, stories for days though.
I want to put my own little spin on it before we get off this topic, because it's like they're still going at it.
I know, it's been days now, right? It's been like 3 days.
They're going at it. Drake called him a failure.
Oh boy. Wow.
Drake said, "Do you know that, Madonna?" Drake called him a failure. He wrote a whole long diatribe on his Instagram. He said, "You backed out of the rap game because you used to only get 450 people at your shows with their," I say niece, but somebody recently told me that it was NYC gear. It's, the ENYCE is like it's old school clothing.
Yes.
He said they're rocking their niece or NYC gear, and with they look dusty, and they're coming to hear your mood music, and that's why you dropped out of rap, and you're a podcaster now because you weren't making a lot of money and you failed at rap. Now let me just say this, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I don't say Joe Budden failed at rap. Did you see the video that been going around today? Though they were asking people to name 3 Joe Budden songs.
No, but people can't.
People couldn't name 3 Joe Budden songs. But this not about that. So Joe Budden is entitled to have an opinion. He is a lyricist. He wasn't trying to do what Drake do. That's why Drake he loved Joe Budden. When he first met him, there's a video back in the day of him giving Joe all these awards, all these accolades, saying, "Oh my God, Joe, this and that, I want to meet you." He's been a fan of Joe since before he got on. So he loves that Joe's a spitter. And that's what he really wants to be in the end of the day. But he can't be a spitter and make the money he makes. He was like, I got a private jet. I got a huge jet. You fly private sometimes. You got a modest home. So he was just basically like, Joe's a failure.
Said that to him?
That's what Drake said. Drake was like, you got a modest home in Jersey. I got a blah blah blah. He's like, I got a giant jet. You fly private when it's convenient.
That's not right, though.
So it's not. So
I think he was just trying to make the point. Not saying that it's right.
I need to hear this.
I think he was trying to make the point of the difference in the success that both of them have had
That's
because of the
music.
the music that Drake makes, right?
Facts.
Because Drake can go down the route of just being a lyricist and only caring about that. But when you do that, you put yourself in a niche, and that's you can only go so far, right?
That's a fact.
When you open yourself up to other genres and other people, broadening your fan base, like you're opening yourself up to all these other people.
That's
so
a fact.
obviously you're gonna make more money because there's more people to like you.
And that's what he also said. He said that
well stated, Madonna.
that was very well stated. Surprisingly,
I like
Madonna hit that on the head.
She's like, "Bling."
But he was he was also saying that basically that Budden is trying to speak on success of music, that the type of music that he's doing, he has no way to speak on it because he can't do it himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's saying Budden is criticizing something that he doesn't know how to do. He's never done it. So that's a fact to a degree. But at the end of the day, I believe that everybody's entitled to their opinion, and Drake shouldn't. I get it. The only reason he got so upset because he really respects Budden. And Budden said he liked 90% of the album, which is weird for him to be coming out with this whole
that's
thing.
Nice for him.
Huh?
That's nice.
Right.
Like,
but the clip that went viral wasn't the 90% you said you liked.
Yeah.
I know, but the viral thing is never going to be the nice thing. It's always going to be the other thing.
Facts.
It's
still
always
part of
going to
it's
be,
gonna the
yeah,
worst.
it's always going to be the worst part, so that they can go ahead and click on it and be like, oh no, you're hating on it. So
Clickbait.
yeah, so I'm just saying, like, listen, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and Drake is successful in his right, and Buttons is successful in his own right. You know, there are different levels, yes, but more power to you. Although you can't be calling my home a modest home. That's not cool, man.
Budden got a nice home. He be throwing pool parties that we still not invited to.
I mean,
They
we
don't
can
like
find
us.
it. I'm sure we can
He's
find
like,
a house.
we're not gonna invite
It's not
you.
far from Henry's.
But we
I know,
low-key-
right?
we
Are you in
low-key-
Montclair? Because we've got family there.
We don't really want to be at a party where they're twerking and thongs, really, anyway, just to be honest with you.
I think you probably would want to be in a party like that.
No. I'm good. But listen, Madonna sent us,
Madama's like, I'm good.
Dream Girl sent us this story, and I want to talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
It's about the governor. He signed the Ebony Alert law into effect to help locate missing Black women and children in California. And I want to know what you guys think about this. The new alert system for locating missing Black women and children is a law in California. The Ebony Alert mirrors the widely known Amber Alert in function, but focuses on Black youth and women between the ages of 12 and 25. Black children in particular are reportedly 38% of the missing children reported in the United States, per the Black and Missing Foundation. Senator Stephen Bradford, a Black politician, introduced the bill 673, and Governor Gavin Newsom signed it on Monday. So that's an Ebony Alert. What do you think about that? I understand the need for it. I know some people not going to be happy with that, but what's your
I don't
thoughts?
know why they wouldn't be happy with it. It's going to help find children, put a focus on a demographic that they don't put a focus on. So yeah, that's beautiful that they would do something like that. And it should be something that's nationwide. It shouldn't just be in California.
Right.
It's my opinion.
But they're going to call it racist. But go ahead.
I think it's great. However, my thought is we have the Amber Alert.
Right.
Why are we using another system to differentiate like color?
Yeah, it must be a reason. Now, maybe they're saying that.
Maybe there's a way. Maybe they're reaching. Maybe it's to reach somebody that the Amber Alert isn't reaching, which
Right.
I wouldn't understand, because you get an Amber Alert that goes to your phone. You see it on the highway. You get all these things. So
Right.
I don't know what the difference is. So pardon my ignorance on that part.
I can
But
hypothesize that because let's say this: Black people mostly going to be missing in Black communities,
Yeah.
but Black people not going to pay attention to the Amber Alert. But if you got the Ebony Alert, you're going to look at your phone like, oh, it's a little missing Black person. That's going to reach the people in that community, right or wrong and indifferent. Right or wrong. It could be right, wrong, and indifferent. It's some things that's just they real. Like it's certain diseases that Black people get that other races don't get that we have to pay attention to more so. You understand? It's just culturally certain things are just different, and maybe that's only for that culture. If it makes you upset or whatever, then you don't got to deal with it. You don't got to put it on your phone, whatever. But it's going to be for people of a certain community. Miss Diva's in the building, Marlene's in the building. So maybe that's what it's. I don't know the details of this, but I know that they, you know,
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying?
I just found out about
The
it.
assumption is that it has to be something like that, but it just
It has to be specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they're gonna be all these white people getting an ebony alert. I'm thinking it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
All the white people. What is it?
They're gonna be like,
ebony
what the
alert?
hell? What's an ebony alert?
Ebony?
Ebony?
Did you know that the Amber Alert is actually named after the first missing girl that they did it with, which her name was Amber?
I'm almost certain that her mom fought for that.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah.
The parents.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I learned something new on this show every week.
Had they had a system like that, then they'd be able to find kids, and they started testing it in their state, and then other states started hearing about it, and that's how it started spreading.
Do you know what state it started in? Okay. You can Google it. It's worth a Google.
I got
Please
another story
enlighten
for
me.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's fantastic. Right now. This is the one that came up earlier. A judge ruled that James Weems Jr., the former police officer accused of sex abuse at his wife's daycare, can be released on home detention, but his wife is facing 4 years in prison because she shot his ass for that.
Mm-hmm. Which I think is bogus.
He's Texas getting out.
Texas.
Yeah.
He's getting out, but she's staying in prison because she shot him for being a sex abuser at a daycare.
That's bull caca.
I need to know. I need to know.
Wow.
I don't want to know. I need to know what you guys think of this. This is crazy to me.
I don't know anything about the story.
We're in a bizarre world, though.
So he was sexually abusing kids at the daycare.
At the daycare,
she owns a daycare.
Allegedly.
She runs a daycare.
His wife.
Yeah, and he was sexually abusing the kids that she was watching. She found out and shot his ass. Rightfully so. And now they obviously both got arrested, him for the abuse and her for shooting him, but she's still in jail. He's a guy now.
I don't. So you can't just shoot people. I get that. But what jury convicted this lady? Unless she didn't have no jury. I'm trying to figure out what jury was like, yeah, she needs to go down for this. Like, what's going on, bro? I need to know. I need details, bro, because that's goofy. And you're going to give her 4 years. Real, she's a hero, bro.
Exactly. And I'm going to be honest, like, if I ever witnessed that, and I will go to jail and do the time. I'm fine with doing the time because you should not be abusing little kids.
My dog, I'm like,
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That is really weird and awful and ridiculous.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this poor lady. Ay, hombre.
I'm like really like.
Oh, no.
I don't know what to do with these people, bro.
I hope he catches these hands in them streets.
Well, he's not gonna really. I don't know. I mean, what'll probably happen? I'm gonna be honest with you. The sad thing about it, he'll probably get out. He'll wait some time, and then he'll start the church thing back up and start asking for repentance. And in about 3 years, he'll be back where he was, right back a deacon, because we be forgiving people.
Wait a minute, he was a deacon?
No, he wasn't a deacon.
I mean, he was a pastor.
Was he?
Yeah, it said pastor. Hold on.
Are you sure?
Oh my God.
Oh, he was a police. My bad. He was a police officer. He was a police officer. I thought he was a pastor. There must be another story about a pastor.
Oh,
but
no.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Oh,
you speechless right now.
I am. You can tell. Can you? You can tell. I'm like, I don't even know what to say about that. If I sent my babies or grandbabies into this daycare and this man is abusing
shooting his ass
them,
when he gets out.
I'm not.
I'm gonna go clap his ass again.
I don't. That was me.
What you're hitting?
This.
Hold on. Keep going.
I don't know that shooting him is enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are bringing their children to you for their care. These are our kids. These are our babies. And you are mistreating them this way. Like, I don't think that she did enough by shooting you. I think that there needs to be more. And the fact that they're arresting her and leaving her in there for doing something that they might themselves couldn't do. Apparently, do you know what I mean? Like, I am flabbergasted, people. I am flabbergasted.
At a loss for words.
Yes. This is so sad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Today's episode is all about sadness.
It's not. It's real.
No,
it's
Drake
not.
gave out a G-Wagon.
Drake gave out a G-Wagon.
That wasn't cute, according to you.
Let me show you the G-Wagon.
It's not
She's
a
like,
diss
it's
record.
not
It's
a
a
cute.
real record.
It's not cute.
Y'all know what time it is. You should have been prepared for this.
I'm ready. I'm ready
The
for you.
weekly suggestions of what to watch.
What to watch?
We
Yeah.
need a suggestion. She showed the ugliest G-Wagon ever.
That
But listen,
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the
ugliest
one.
that cost $140,000.
Idea.
That's
some
fail.
stuff is status symbols.
It is.
exactly,
It
but
is.
it
Well, I don't
doesn't
even-
mean that it's cute.
But that's why you give it to
No.
your baby mama.
Well, I don't have a baby mama.
Listen, y'all know what time it
and
is.
I'm not about
The last 5 minutes of the show, you
Yes.
give these people suggestions
of what to watch.
of what to watch. It could be movies, it could be TV, it could be podcasts, whatever you're into. Give them something good to watch. I know what Shorty's watching right now.
Yes.
You're watching Billions.
I am watching Billions, my people.
Billions,
I am watching
billions.
Billions. I know I'm late to the game. Like, it's on season 8 and I'm only on season 3, but I love it. And you know what? One day I'm going to be a billionaire and I'm going to be having problems like this. And I look forward to it. But the other thing that I want to tell you guys about is, which I'm looking for the name right now, It Was All a Dream.
It was all a dream. Oh, the Biggie
Biggie
book.
and the World That Made Him.
It's a real good book.
It's a really, really great book. We're listening to that. Well,
You can get it- you
some
can get an
listening and
ebook.
some, reading for our book club. And I am just in the beginning stages of it and I'm loving it. So if you have time, make time to listen or read that book.
So
And that's gonna
Billions
be
and It's All a
fantastic.
Dream, the story of
Yeah.
Biggie's of Notorious.
Oh, and I'm
B.I.G..
watching Invasion too. Invasion on Apple, which is really, really great. I love that movie.
All
I
right,
mean, that
Madonna,
show.
give us something good to watch.
So on Apple, I had finished watching The Last Thing He Said. I don't think I said this last week, right? The Last Thing He Said is a show on
watched that?
Apple.
I did
Yeah,
watch
she
it. Yeah.
And I liked it. And then
I
I'm
liked it too.
randomly watching Murders in the Building.
That's
Oh,
some
Charles
shit.
loves that.
Yeah, I've been
That's
like,
my
I've watched a
shit.
I've
couple
been
of
like
them. Yes.
binging on that.
Yeah.
So those are the two that I've been watching.
Morning Show. Did you finish?
Oh, and I've been watching Morning Show too. No, I haven't
Morning Show is
finished it.
fantastic. We haven't watched the new season though. And what you got, Charles?
I got something that might be so crazy. Some of y'all can't watch this, but the real ones know.
Oh my god.
Gen V.
Oh no.
That's the spinoff of The Boys.
yeah.
One of the best shows on TV right now.
I
Watch Gen V, which is this Boys spinoff.
so The Boys to me was mad gruesome and I
This
couldn't
even
watch
more,
it.
like, listen.
Yeah.
This, if you laughed at The Boys, if you thought it was gross, if you thought it was amazing, all of that, it's all that combined. If you like The Boys, watch Gen V on I think that's Amazon.
Is it Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon because The Boys is on
I think
Amazon.
it is, yeah.
Okay.
So watch Gen V and watch Average Joe on BT Plus.
Yeah, you said you really like
Average
that one,
Joe is a good show. And the movie I'm going to suggest for you is it's a movie that y'all already probably seen, but I already said it was good last time. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
too. Yeah, that was
You know,
good.
Jelani's gonna be the kid.
He's gonna be Miles?
Yeah.
Miles
dope.
Morales for Halloween.
That's dope.
That's good. I like Miles Morales.
No Hard Feelings too with Jennifer Lawrence,
Yeah, that was funny.
where she plays the girl she's trying to sleep with the kid for the car.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yep, I saw
that
that one.
was funny.
So I'm gonna leave it at that. So listen, we're gonna wrap this up, but go to CLBMG.com. Make sure you go over there.
Clickety click.
Click the links. We got a bunch of affiliates. We got Beard Brand. We got ShotsBox. We got
Merch.
merch over there. Yo, listen, make sure you support the team, CLBMG. We just put up a whole lot of new stuff on that site. Go check it out. Music, all kind of good stuff like that there. And down in the links below, you'll see a bunch of stuff you can buy if you're on YouTube. Make sure you buy something off that. Let me see what's in the comments before I get out of here. I don't want to forget nobody. Somebody wrote some stuff.
Guys, thank you.
Dirk Shapiro wrote, you should watch my new movie.
What
Don't
movie
Mess
is
with
that?
the Clown. Me and my son's Halloween movie on movie internet channel site. I wrote that. I don't know what. But Dirk Shapiro, make sure you check it out. Don't Mess with the Clown on Dirk Shapiro's site. But listen,
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
salute to Dirk Shapiro. We in the building. CLBMG. Make sure you go over there and support. You ladies got anything else y'all want to say, or y'all good?
Thank you for watching us.
News famous.
Adios.
Bye.